So I'm going to tell you a little bit about my research project, which is a participatory photography project working with refugees and newcomers. We had our participants, the 10 of them, come together once a week, or maybe even once every 2 weeks, over a period of 16 months. And in that way, we really got to know our participants. We had our potlucks together, and then we would have our workshops, and the participants would go away at the end of those workshops and take photographs. They may be mapping their homes, or they may have been mapping their neighborhoods. They may have been taking photos of things that really matter to them. And then they would come back together, and we would share the photographs with one another and do some storytelling around the photographs. And so participatory photography is very much a research methodology that's becoming more and more popular and within a qualitative research design. And we found that it was incredibly valuable for our research participants because it allowed them to tell their stories without having to rely on words. And it also allowed them the freedom of deciding what was most critical to them in their lives at that time. This project actually came out of a previous study that I had been doing with Catherine Bailey-Abadie and Avi Tatsglow, as well as Beth Lang, and we've been looking at service providers in the Maritimes and their experiences working with immigrants, and particularly with refugees and refugee claimants. And because Nova Scotia is quite a unique context, being very much economically deprived, low birth rates, and out-migration, we've been really struggling as an economy. And so I think the more we can explore around newcomers' experiences, and in particular refugees' experiences in this province and even in this region, I think that is a gap that needs to be addressed. And so this was one project, a very small project, but it did shed a lot of light on the experiences of newcomers in Halifax.